Hello. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so then that way you get to know when I post all of my learn and discern messages. Hope everyone is safe and doing well. We are underneath a tornado warning. All right. So that may have some significance to something. I have that feeling, but we're going to see. We're going to see. All right. So it is the 16th of March. You got Pride that came out. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so Pride came out first. We had Gratitude in the reverse. First time seeing that card. Acceptance in the upright. Forgiveness in the upright. And on the bottom, we have Freedom as your overall energy. Oh, wow. Okay. Some of y'all are leaving someone in their own delusion, and you're moving forward trusting that the purpose of you closing that door was solely for you. It was solely for you. Wow. It was solely for yourself, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Some of y'all may have looked past your pride, past your own ego, past your own usual reasons as to like why you stayed or you dealt with someone. That's what I'm getting. Some of you went, surpassed that. You outgrew that. You outgrew the fact of, oh, well, if I don't do this, then I'm not going to have this person or have this, so on and so forth. Others of you leaving this person or this situation, you hurt their pride. They don't like it. They don't appreciate it. But the thing is, though, they got to accept whatever it is your decision is. And whether they stay in place, you're moving on. A lot of y'all feel as if, like, as you decide to, like, move forward and you have this newfound freedom and you took your power back, you see the importance of acceptance and forgiveness in this situation. This is why I say you learned a lot about yourself in this. All right. You love yourself enough to understand that you won't be appreciated. And though you won't be appreciated, you don't have to accept that type of behavior. You can accept that you are your own person. You have your own free will. You have your own power. And with you realizing your power and it's not based off of someone else, forgiveness seems to be a bit more, what's the word? I can't get the word, spirit. But with you walking in your power, forgiveness is a bit more easy to give because you know that what you feel and what's good for you, your self-value and your self-worth, it doesn't have anything to do with prized possessions, I hear. It has everything to do with you feeling and knowing that you are a prized possession. No one else has to tell you that. You walk in that, you own that. And see, where it is you have power, someone else has pride. So there's going to be some type of off balance here because both aren't working in the same chemistry. You feel me? One's working more with the head of how can I get ahead of someone else first versus the other person's thinking when you walk in your power, you don't have to worry about who's going to take the first step and be the last one. You know what I'm saying? First step, last step. Some of you, I'm feeling like first step, last step. That's almost like tit for tat. I feel tit for tat. Like tit for tat, competition, comparison, contrast, that type of shit. That type of shit. So what's going on in your tarot? I don't want to make a really long video today, but we'll see. Okay. You had the 7 of Wands come out in the reverse. Yeah, again, that so explains this Pride card. You really took someone the fuck out with whatever it is that you did. Whether you were overprotective about your power and your peace, or you was just tired of this person's pride being, you know, making you feel as if like it's almost as if like their pride is your plague and your power is their problem. That's what I'm getting. I love the fact, though, you took initiative. You had the Magician come out. You took the initiative. You did what you needed to do for you. You used your willpower to determine what you wanted your outcome to be. It didn't have anything to do with someone else trying to take your power and make you use it how they want you to. You realize what you walked in, and you took your cup, your sword, your pinnacle. Bitch, you may be lighting candles, okay? Either way you look at it, you know how to get shit done. The fact that you walk what you talk, that's the clarity motherfuckers get off of you. That's the type of power you walk in. All right? They know anything you touch, you're about it, I hear. And see, this other person I feel like is trying to manifest in different ways. You probably don't even have any communication with this person. You probably don't even have no communication with this person. And that's also what's eating their ass up. Like acid. Because guess what? If you cutting off communication, they really feeling some type of way. Because they're just like, look, you know, I'm either overwhelmed about the situation, or she's just being really overprotective about what she got going on, or what he or she got going on. And little do you know, for the first time probably in their whole life, they were right. Because you are trying to protect what you got going on. And the best way to do that is to cut off communication. Cut the fucking phone cord. Motherfucker, get the cell phone. Take the battery out and leave the house. Leave the phone in there. Take the battery out and leave the house. Like, you cut off that type of communication with this person. Soon as I start shuffling, the Hierophant comes out. All right. This person may very well, one of y'all may very well be seeking counsel. That can go for like therapy or like arbitrary law. But someone's going to come before someone, and there's going to be some, I want to say some type of judgment on the bottom. Yeah. See, this person here, whoever it is that, you know, you're going to come forth with, or have some type of situation needing a mediator. The reason why you are probably trying to separate from this person. Page of Cups in reverse on the bottom. You probably want to get away from this person because this person is a straight up disappointment. They're immature. You know, they're scary for all the wrong reasons. Not the right ones, all right? They probably can't take accountability. So this person has to be held to like a certain statue in order for this person to learn a lesson. It's like if they didn't learn it with you, they're going to learn it through like extenuating circumstances is what I hear. I got air out here. Lots of air. I got fire. The energy of the unexpected. Nine of Wands. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Nine of Wands. All right. Someone is going to test their faith. And they're going to put up some boundaries where it's going to keep the ones that are negative out the way. And it's like whatever it is that you're trying to build, or whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever boundaries you're trying to set, you're trying to make it so the totem pole is so high. Like, they really, really got to come correct. If not, just stay the fuck gone. Just stay the fuck gone. And for some of y'all looking over y'all shoulder, because either you know they coming, or you know some shit is going to make them feel like, you know what, maybe I should try to come back around. This is a person who doubles back as well. This is why I say they want to try to come back around. Spirit says, stay the fuck gone. Put a blindfold on and go somewhere else. Some of y'all didn't see something coming. You had the Tower in reverse. Yeah, this person, like, it is what it is. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. See, now it's really starting to make sense out here now. With you having the Seven of Wands in reverse, you cut this person off. You cut this person off, and that's what hurt their ego. You being overprotective of yourself, of your feelings, of what you do, of what you're trying to do, of what it is that you're trying to manifest with this position out here. Some of y'all very well have saw how this person is, and they may have been older than you or younger than you, but you realize, like, that's not what it is that you want to turn out to be. So someone outgrew, someone didn't grow, and it didn't happen together. All right. So there's something now that two people are trying to separate between each other. And I see you do with this Nine of Wands, put up the boundaries where this person is going to have a very complicated time trying to squeeze through the cracks to get back to you. And as much as, you know, this person may have like hurt your feelings, you have this strength and this backbone to understand, like, you know what, me creating my boundaries and you accepting them was the last straw. And someone didn't do that. All right. This Tower in reverse here is a person who literally, I hear their own demise. They created this. Again, Ace of Cups in reverse. All right. There is some type of blockage. There is some type of way, like, this person here, whereas one decided to pour back into themselves, like, you know how, like, you know, you like clog a, not, I don't want to say clog, but how you plug a sink or you plug a bathtub faucet so that way you can have the water retain. Okay, some of y'all, this Ace of Cups in reverse, the bird is holding something with his beak and the card is in reverse. It's almost as if like they're trying to like stop it up. And so instead of the water continuously coming out, for someone else to put their cup up underneath there and get what it is that you're giving, it's like the dove is plugging the hole, so then that way you can retain all of that and be able to pour it back into yourself. All right. It's just like, yo, like, you're really trying to block out, you know, emotionally any type of bond with this person. There is no bond with this person. And whether this person does not want that to happen or they just can't accept being part of the past, this is what's going to be part of their transformation. Because guess what? It's one thing for you to set boundaries and you not respect them, but it's another thing for me or someone have to like get authorities or counsel involved for it to be understood that this person no longer has it for you. And something's going to go in your favor behind that, because you decided to pull back and you decided to love yourself more. Look at that on the bottom, strength in reverse. This person had no idea. You know, it's just like you knew that they had some type of like pride issue, double confirmation. They got some type of pride issue where it is you pull from your inner strength. Okay? It's really hard for someone with pride to really take down somebody who has strength. I mean, you really got to get in the crooks and crevices to find something to make someone with strength, Leo energy, feel as if like they can't conquer the world. And this person found out that you're a lion and they're a cat. That's what I'm hearing. They found that out. They found that out by not respecting you the first time. And all they did down the line was just create more and more reasons, like this Nine of Wands. You created more and more reasons for as to why you put up your defenses like that. You got a King of Cups coming in. You got a King of Cups coming in. Or this could very well just be your energy as to how you feel and you're treating yourself, okay? Feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. You're more emotionally balanced when you cut off the faucet to everyone else receiving your high vibration. You finally took your high vibration and you used it for yourself versus constantly pouring into other people. You pouring into people who don't want to change. The only thing is changing is your energy level. So at some point in time or another, either you're going to be fine with being exhausted or you're going to come up with a plan where this person is going to overstand that they don't have access. And them not having access is making them restless. For the fact that you balanced yourself back by cutting them off. It was necessary. Again, I can't make this up on the bottom. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You decided to love on yourself versus keep giving your love to someone who wasn't going to give it to you back. That is like the ultimate way of learning how to give and receive. Overgiving and then having to learn how to put that back into yourself. Based off of how you approach this situation tells you like, look, from now on, you got this boundary here. This is something that needs to stay on the other side. It can't grow where it's not welcomed. That's crazy. This person. And it's like the tower. You are so unbothered by their tower. Because it's just like, look, I told you. Look. 8 of Cups. They didn't walk away, bitch. You walked away. You walked away after giving them, I see here, time after time again. And on the bottom, I cannot make this up, High Priestess. You understood the assignment for yourself. Underneath that, you had the 10 of Wands. Yes, completion at its best. At its best. And you know, this person is still going to be in that toxic energy, still going to struggle with themselves, Devil in reverse. And that's not going to have anything, like you really don't care. Like you're really in it for yourself. And that's what's going to really, really bring it home for you. Yeah, see, this person's going to stay the same. This person's going to stay the same while on the bottom, bitch, you are enlightened. You learned something about yourself and you trusted that there was going to be a result that you were going to be looking for, wanting, and been seeking this entire time. And I love how the High Priestess and the Freedom card are your overall energies. This right here, I feel, is your energy. Even if so happens you are a female, you probably are a little bit more tapped into your masculine side. And the sweetie, that is okay. Okay? Someone needed to hear that. It is okay. I love how, you probably were in this Nine of Cup energy in the honeymoon stage of dealing with this person. Pick your head up for the fact of you got an Eight of Cups out here. This person just merely hurt your feelings. Whenever it comes around, you're not even going to be worried about that cup, because isn't your goal to have 10? So this little setback emotionally is just a setup for you, because now Spirit's going to bring in someone that isn't going to be of a lower caliber than you expect and require. Okay? And your intuition is going to be able to peg if this person or people moving forward now are going to like carry what it is that you require. I don't see you entertaining or sticking around too much if it doesn't. So that's your energy. You walked away from this connection. You walked away from it. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, somebody somebody is in their head about you. They trying to calculate some shit. They trying to figure out your anatomy. Ace of Swords. Like, you really got somebody like contemplating and needing some type of clarity. Judgment. Yeah. Yeah. See, you illuminated and you've elevated. All right. Your light is brighter. This person also probably, just like this person thinks you're probably doing something else, you may be on this person's mind constantly. The thing that's interesting is like this person knows that you have like pulled away. Like they know like you're like they're not in your energy anymore, but it's like they feel you've pulled away, when in reality that's just you, just your vibration is higher. Your vibration is higher because you learned the lesson. So though they may be like, yeah, I feel like they done moved on. Oh, they done moved up in vibration. Thank you. Thank you. And for the fact that you living in this person's head rent free, every time they close their eyes, they see you. That's what happens when you have a jewel and you decide to, treat it like it's a rhinestone. You play yourself. Oh, yeah. Two of Pentacles. This person here, boy, you got them feeling some type of way. Double confirmation on the bottom again. Tower in reverse so far. It's just like this person, like, I don't know what's shorter than a short bus. I really don't know. But that's what they're on. Because they're steadily trying to figure out how they can juggle something versus just get their shit all the way together. They could very well be trying to come towards you, and they're contemplating how. They also probably feel like your emotions are like the wind. It can blow either way. What is going on? The Hierophant in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in the upright. Yeah, this person wasn't on your spiritual level. They were not enlightened like that at all. Something about their nervous system. All right. You may very well cut off contact with this person, or this person may very well not be able to see how you shine. All right. Some of y'all may be in the public eye. Some of y'all may very well like be maybe a speaker, or just, someone that is in the field, or like in the business industry, or an industry where you're in front of people. All right. Something about them not being able to see you. So I don't know if you blocked them. Yeah, you had Nine of Wands out here, so you had to block them some type of way. And this person, boy, they're always in their head. They're really always in their head, and this comes this comes just honestly from their own doing. And this Six of Cups out here, I feel like even though this person may have grown up physically, they're still a child. They're still a child. Where it is, you're this King of Cups, you know? Or this person could very well have some type of like past trauma. They may own a pet. Let's be nosy. Let's clarify this Six of Cups. Oh, yeah. So someone probably had a past, someone from the past. This also could have been a person from the past that you dealt with. But they're not your person. They're a Ten of Cups in reverse. They're not your person. And they're not going to be that. They're not going to be the person for you if they don't stop starting these mental fires in their head. And understand, if the stove is hot, don't put your hands on it. Okay? Don't put your hands on it. Eight of Cups. Remember that. Walk away. And see, this person's in their head because you did that. They didn't expect that shit to happen. They didn't even expect you to cut off communication. It's almost as if like this person, they can't complicate things if they don't have access. They can literally set themselves on fire and look for you to empty your bladder. You're not nowhere in vicinity to help. And that's because you have elevated. You have elevated your vibration. So there's no need to see all of this catastrophe unfold, because that's not the point of you staying there. The point of you being there and leaving is to learn to put yourself first. And so once you do that, whatever catastrophic shit happens, once you move on and leave them behind, you walk away, you withdraw, you abandon the situation. It is what it is. You could be very well upset that you had to walk away and that disappoints you. But this person who stays in this energy of the Tower in reverse, they stay in that energy, honey. Your little tear in the bucket and your emotions today ain't gonna have nothing on the rest of this person's life if they continue to stay a fuck up. And that's what you revealed about this person, and you also revealed that you're not one. So I wouldn't sit here and give too much of my empathy to someone who chooses to stay a fuck up. That's not the point of your purpose. Some of y'all may very well like be a counselor, or be in some type of position where you also are able to practice some type of like authority. I hear say so. Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. You're not paying this connection any mind. You're not looking forward to it. But guess what? Double confirmation again. Your overall energy is a Nine of Wands. I know that's right. I know that's the fuck right. High Priestess, freedom, Nine of Wands. Oh yeah, you doing way better without this person. Just for the fact of You're protecting your inner child by creating these boundaries. So whether you are now just learning this and this is something that may not be new, you're just having to repeat a cycle, repeat a lesson, I think you understand it now. And your inner child is very proud of you. Your inner child is very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. And it's like also your inner child is growing up. So like your inner child right now I see the age of like a teenager, like 15, 16. Even though outwardly in the present moment you're walking like a high priestess, your inner child has grown up, you know. You have so much life to live, and there is no point in you being burdened by someone who doesn't even realize they have their own 2 feet to stand up on. It's not worth too many of the tears. It hurts, but what will hurt more is if you stay with someone who's a hierophant in reverse when you're a high priestess. So, this is what I have for y'all. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Comment down below, hype up the video. And until next time, take care.